Check 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pregame Valley High School for this pack matchup between our Pregame Valley Vikings going against the Boyertown Bears this evening. We have both teams starting off the season with only one win. Justin, what are your thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, it's a big game for the Vikes. They're going for their first conference win, coming off a tough loss against Methacton. So, hey, great way to get the season going here with a pack win against Boyertown. I think they got a good shot to do it.
Awesome. And we're joined here by Tyler, our stats guy for tonight. Tyler, what are your keys to the game?
My biggest key to the game is we got to limit our turnovers. Over our past 3 home games, we've averaged 12 turnovers a game.
With an inbounds pass into Boyertown. Vikings start on defense. John Boyd with a nice hand. And the pass away and a turnover here. Brings the ball over to Boyd. He's in control for the Vikings. Check 1, 2. There we go. Okay. So we're back, folks. Sorry for the audio difficulties, and we're back.
Good news is we didn't miss much.
We didn't miss
Burke.
much.
nothing still.
So the Vikings control here with Harkin bring the ball across midcourt. Pass out to Hollingsworth. And the Vikings are getting into their offense. Anthony Rodriguez with the ball on the perimeter. Over to new sensation John Boyd, coming to us from Malvern Prep this year. Skip pass over to Hollingsworth, and Hoppenweiser drives down the lane. Boyertown sticking into a matchup zone, it looks like. And the three on the way for Boyd. Back rim. Rebound and a pass behind
nice
the
look.
back. And we're ugly to start. Hollingsworth with a nice turnover here. John Boyd with a nice 2 to start the scoring for the Vikings.
Ooh.
Drive down the lane for Queer Coleman. And that's a second foul here against Hollingsworth.
Yeah, that's always a tough call, but man, I hate to stick him with the second foul this early on that. I mean, I thought that was pretty good defense, and if anything, that probably should have been a no call.
Subbing in for Hollingsworth, who's going to sit with 2, is Patrick McDonald. Boyertown passes in, and they're looking to get into their offense. Vikings in a zone, in a man-to-man defense to get things started. The one thing that is consistent, even though the Vikings are not scoring the ball really well, they're gonna have tenacious defense throughout the course of this game.
Yeah, they're doing a good job too, like really pressuring Boyertown. You can see they barely have half a second before the Vikes are in on them.
Errant 3 is going to put the ball back into the hands of the Vikings with Pat McDonald with a huge rebound. Boyd. Entry pass to Hoppenweiser, and the 3 on the way from Rodriguez is off the mark. Cooper Rath dribbles up for Boyertown, and a short-range jump shot. Rebound goes to number 21, Trey Kern, who knots it up at 2.
Yeah, and he's their leading scorer and leading rebounder. Nice length. You can see finishes well down at the bucket too.
The Vikings, listen, they can keep other teams in games if they're going to allow them to get offensive rebounds. So that's a huge part of the game. Even being here at a recent game for the Vikings against Springfield, where they allow teams to kind of hang around, and unfortunately they lost that one.
Yeah, well, you can only give an offense so many opportunities before they're going to convert on you. So, offensive rebounds are kind of a coach's, most coaches' pet peeves. You did a good job getting the stop the first time, only to give up an offensive rebound. It's just tough to come back from.
This is certainly a matchup that the Vikings are going to want to get, right? Both teams kind of struggling early in their season. Each team with 1 win.
Yeah.
They got to do something in the back if they want to find themselves alive, come February. 4 minutes remaining here in this first quarter. Jacob Harkin controls up top. Pat McDonald. Baseline 3 on the way. Way off for Hoppenweiser. Rebound and score here for Jacob Harkin.
Yeah, and they're going to need that. I mean, Boyertown's really hunkering down this 2-3 zone, and, we're not converting on the perimeter right now. So some offensive rebounding on our end with, quick putback will be very helpful.
Great rebound after some really good defense there from Anthony Rodriguez. Rodriguez kicks to Harkin. Boyd inside. Nice little flash in the lane for Patrick McDonald, who gets fouled on that jumper. He's going to put him at the free throw line.
Yeah, and he did a good job there of, getting to the weakness in the zone there. I mean, that's ultimately what you have to do against the zone, is just get to the spot where the man is and pass the ball. And he just got right in there at open spot, and hopefully knocks down 2 here.
McDonald knocks down the first, making it a 5-2 advantage for the Vikings. Second one back rim. John Boyd,
nice.
Big rebound. It's going to stay here for the Vikings.
Another offensive board. I think that's their third, though Tyler can correct me on that.
Yes, it is their third.
Yeah.
Awesome. Boyd inside to Rodriguez.
Nice.
Finds an open McDonald who pulls up the three. That one's short.
That was good zone offense there. I mean, you don't mind that miss. I mean, they just, like I said, they attacked the weaknesses of the zone, moved the ball, and had an open look. So that was good offense.
So we have about just under 3 minutes remaining. We have 14 fouls against the Vikings. That one against John Boyd. Oh, I'm sorry. That was on Anthony Rodriguez. His second foul. Not good. Two senior leaders in foul trouble early. We have an offensive foul here against Boyertown. Number 20. Braden Luft. Keogh in. Gonna kick to Harkin. There by Luft, but the Vikings are going to retain possession. It would be nice to see if they can find Hoppenwasser on the block. He's got that size advantage,
right?
But it seems he's hanging out there on the perimeter. Good defense by Boyertown. Ball goes out of bounds, but it's going to stay here for the Vikings.
Yeah, and that's really where he needs to be, right there at the top of the free throw line, just rotating between the elbow and the low block there.
What you'd like to see is him to get a really dominant inside three on the way. That short rim for Harkin. He'd be struggling from behind the three-point line early this season, and certainly we're missing some of that scoring that we've seen these last few years with the graduated Schwalik and certainly our 1,000-point scorer, Julian Sadler. So someone else is going to have to step up that offensive production.
Yeah, and I had a coach back in high school that he always said, you live by the three and you die by the three. Sometimes if you go to it too often, it can really harm you. Fortunately, the Vikes are making up for it defensively and on the offensive board so far. There we go. That's a nice look.
A great drive and foul here is going to put Ty Hoppenwasser on the free throw line. Nice entry pass from Keogh.
Yeah, and it's just like you said. You want to get him down there in the lane, get him the ball, get it. He's tall. He's got the size advantage, so that makes sense right there.
Each team with 4 personal fouls to start this fourth quarter. We have just about 1:24 remaining in this first period. Hoppenwasser misses his first. Vikings up 5-2. Drive into the lane for number 3. Sean Copeland. Looks like he was a little bit out of control, took the ball back in the hands of the Vikings. They're up 6-2, about a minute remaining. Vikings under control. Turnover here. Hoppenwasser can't handle that pass.
Yeah, I didn't like our spacing there offensively on that. We had 3 guys crowded all, in a close proximity there. I mean, that's the last thing you want to do on his own is let one defender cover 3 guys. You got to spread them out.
Chase Kelly makes his first appearance tonight for the Vikings. Taking out Hopkins. Great defense here. That ball off the hands of the Boyertown players when it was Copeland. It's going to give the Vikings 41 seconds to work for another score. Patrick McDonald with the ball on the perimeter. Chase Kelly flashing high post. That shot off the mark, and Boyertown's going to go transition to score. Great defense there for the Vikings. Joey Keogh out in transition is going to drive off the back rim. And that'll do it for the first quarter here. We have Vikings with a 6-2 lead to start. Gentlemen, your thoughts on that first quarter tonight?
Well, I thought defensively, I liked our tempo. I liked our hustle. We got some offensive boards there. I believe we're winning the turnover battle. Tyler can tell us that. But offensively, we looked, a little herky-jerky there. I think we just need to slow things down, space the floor, and really attack the zone.
Tyler, your thoughts as we head into the second?
Yeah, I mean, both of these teams are not afraid to play physical defense. I mean, you have PV laying out on the floor for a ball. You have 3 guys defending 1 player when PV's on offense. I feel like both of these teams need to space the ball more, especially PV. We need to swing the ball quicker, and we especially need to find guys inside. Like you said with Hoppenweiser, he has the size advantage, and if we can just get him the ball inside, there's no doubt in my mind that he could finish at the ring.
It's a great point, Tyler, and I certainly hope that Ty, in his second season here with the Vikings, starts to find some confidence there in the block, because he can be dominant if he uses that size. So, here we go. Let's get started into the second quarter. Vikings will control the start. Let's see if they find something. They're going small. Hoppenweiser still on the bench. John Boyd is going to start in that high post. Kelly. John Boyd for 3. Check 1, 2.
Yeah.
I guess that's better. Okay. It's a little bit louder. That makes it a 6-5 advantage here for the Vikings, up 1 point early in the second quarter. Boyertown coming out trying to make some noise offensively.
I think that was their first made 3, I believe.
I believe so. That was. Hold on a second. Check. There we go. Okay, look at that. John Boyd passes out to Harkin. Kyle Tracy on the baseline to Hoppenwasser. And that ball's going to go back to Boyertown. Vikings up 9-5. And we had a little intensity here. A drive into the lane. Great defense there by Chase Kelly. Harkin pushes. Chase Kelly. Hoppenwasser. Check 1, 2. All right, now I'm good. And Harkin takes the ball. The top of the key. And Kelly with a drive. A nice score. Chase Kelly.
Yeah, and I'd like to see more of that. Again, attack the zone. You can if you get inside. It's you don't have to shoot a 3 against the zone.
No, and I do appreciate the Vikings' patience finding and picking their spots on the floor against this zone, right? It's that open 3. It's the 2-dribble drive. It's those little things are going to give them opportunities coming into the game now for the Vikings. Number 22.
Yeah, and with no shot clock, take 2 minutes on an offensive possession. I mean, there's no rush. More good defense by the Vikes.
I do admire Coach Poison really throwing a lot of different bodies in there, seeing what's going to stick, and seeing some of these young contributors really do some things out on the floor. Chase Kelly doing some really nice things early, and we have Kyle Tracy with a big 3, too. An offensive foul. Looks on that screen, it seems, I don't know who that was.
22.
Yeah, that was Owen Baker just coming into the game. Reach here. Nestor, I apologize. And another foul here against Nestor. Vikings with 14 fouls so far. That might make it 5. Yeah, it certainly is 5, and that's a quick 5. We have 4 minutes and 50 seconds in the second quarter. That's a quick 5. We miss here from Boyertown at the free throw line. Trey Kern coming up short.
I mean, oftentimes that can be the downside to playing high-intensity pressure defense, It's if the refs are blowing the whistle, you can pick up 5 fouls pretty quickly, playing defense that way. If they're letting a little go, no big deal.
Nestor passes to Kelly. Finds Owen Baker. The Vikings seeking to really just find that right shot. Chase Kelly with a nice drive. Hoppenwasser, huge rebound and a foul to put him on the free throw line.
There we go. And that's what you want to see him doing, right? Use that length, get to the board, pick up some fouls down there. A couple buckets on the block. I mean, that's. He's got an opportunity. He could pick up 15, 16 points that way this game.
Lasher makes it first. Yeah, like you said, we love the offensive intensity on the glass here for the Vikings early on.
Yeah, they're winning that battle so far. I mean, I don't know what the numbers are, but just watching, it's pretty clear they're controlling the boards.
Hoppenwasser knocks down that second free throw. Is going to make this a 13-6 advantage for the Vikings. We have a timeout here on the floor. Vikings 13, Boyertown 6. Gentlemen, as we go into this timeout, thoughts is where we are. A lot has happened in the last 4 minutes or so.
Yeah, I mean, one of the biggest things for me is we have 4 guys with 2 fouls. Colin Hollingsworth, Anthony Rodriguez, Jacob Harkin, and Braden Nestor. I mean, the refs are blowing the whistles. I know we want to play high-intensity defense, but it almost seems like we have to relax a little bit and not get into foul trouble early because, I mean, Hollingsworth and Rodriguez were both out within the first 4 or 5 minutes of the first quarter.
Yeah, I would agree. And I think the other part of that is that, Coach Poison is now forced to use other bodies, which may be a good thing, right? With this new regime coming in, getting as many different people to contribute. So we're back at it, and Vikings are not backing up on that defensive intensity, picking up full court man-to-man defense. Great defense there, trying to force that ball out of bounds. Good job by Pat McDonald. Turnover against Boyertown is going to let the Vikings go. 3 on the way here. And that was good for Patrick McDonald, our senior. Really great time for a 3-pointer. Vikings up 16-6.
Yeah, and it was nice because they moved the ball there around the perimeter, got it to the open guy. I mean, that's, just textbook zone offense. It always frustrates me when you watch guys dribble the air to the ball against the zone.
Right.
That's doing nothing for you other than burning the clock if you want to do that. But
I would agree. The zone defense is going to give you opportunities.
Yep.
But you got to take them in that moment, right?
Yep.
Trey Curran with the free throw is going to make this a 16-9 game. And we have this is a foul. Looks like it is. Offensive foul here against Hoppenwasser. That's his first.
Nice dig.
Great defense.
Good look, too. Yep.
That's going to put Chase Kelly on the free throw line. Kyle Tracy, great defense there in that press. Intensity, right, defensively is huge, and I think it's kind of finding its way on the offensive side of things as well.
Yeah, I mean, and it's great hustle there for the steal, but then I love the quick recognition, just easy pass to your guy down on the block and converted 2 points out of it.
18-9 advantage after a made free throw. Sorry. We're knocking off the rust today.
We knew what you meant, Burke.
Vikings stay in the man-to-man defense. Actually, it's more of a matchup zone. My apologies. Great defense here for Ty Hoppenwasser. A 3 on the way. Is good. For number 33, Rat.
There you go. Move it. Yep. Perfect. Man,
Kyle Tracy with his second three-pointer of this first half. Great job.
That was just perfect offense right there. They moved the ball quickly right around the perimeter. Knocks down the open three. You can't ask for anything more than that.
And an up and down call here against Boyertown is going to give the Vikings the ball again. About 2:20 remaining here in this first half. They're up 9, 21-12. John Boyd controls. Pass to Pat McDonald. Chase Kelly. And a foul here against Boyertown. Vikings take the ball out of bounds underneath. It's interesting. You're seeing Anthony Rodriguez on the bench, Con Holland on the bench, Harkin on the bench. I mean, all of our senior leaders are sitting, and this team, great. We have Patrick McDonald there, a senior. Tracy.
Another three.
Another three. Going crazy here. Good job, young fella.
And I'll tell you what, though, I mean, how happy do you have to be if you're Coach Poyston? You know, you got these young guys in there while your seniors on the bench, and they're just converting. It's been fun to watch.
Great stuff. Great stuff. What do you got down there on the stats?
Listen, Kyle Tracy, his three-point shot has been on point. I mean, obviously, you know, he's 3 for 3 with 9 points just here in the second quarter alone. But like you're saying, with this young team, you know, these guys, when Harkin leaves, when Rodriguez leaves, and Hollingsworth leaves next year, these guys on the court are going to be your starters next year. And to have them playing meaningful minutes in a meaningful game, and they're doing the things that they're doing is special.
Right, and it's wonderful to see. It seems like we're watching that unfold right here in front of us, which is cool to see. So here we have 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Vikings up 24-12 after 2 big threes here. Kyle Tracy. Nice hustle there for Pat McDonald. The lone senior on the floor leading this charge. Vikings maintain their full court pressure. Driving kick. Nice mid-range jump shot for number 12, Joey Schreiner.
Yeah, and I always love to see that in high school. I feel like you have less and less mid-range guys anymore. Everyone wants to shoot the three, but I always love a guy just gets in 15, 16 feet and pulls up. Nice look.
Boyd and a Hoppenwasser. Making magic happen there to the side. Vikings stay in their man-to-man defense. A drive and a kick. Away here for Boyertown. That is good.
I was just about to say I didn't like that pass. I thought he should have took the layup, but.
John Boyd seems to be playing. He's constantly facilitating, sitting in the middle of that zone. The entry pass and the kick finds an open shot. Even though that one was off, we're finding a lot of really good opportunities.
Yes. Yep.
Winding this down, we have about 10 seconds to go. Boyertown looking for something to happen here offensively. Great hands here for Hoppenwasser. Finds Boyd. And the three-pointer short.
It off.
Go back to the camera. John Boyd's telling us to come back to the camera. See if that was good. I wish we could go
Well, the crowd certainly doesn't like it.
They certainly do not, and it's a good thing they don't have a jumbotron here because that might make things worse. I don't know. I wish we can go back to this. We have all the parents telling us to go back to the instant replay, but I don't know that we can do that today. So that's our halftime score. We have 26-17, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Yeah, as the first half went on there, I thought our offense started to get a little crisper. We were really moving the ball around. Obviously, converted some threes there, which is always helpful, in a close game like this. And yeah, defensively, I thought the whole half were, the better team. Second half, love to see them, maybe, keep their hands back a little more. Let's try not to get into foul trouble so quickly. But otherwise, I thought good half of basketball for the Vikings.
Absolutely. So as we go into this second half, I'll be curious to see exactly the role that Anthony Rodriguez and Hollingsworth play as they hopefully re-enter the lineup after starting off with two big fouls to start that game, the first quarter. So here we are. We're about to start. The Vikings are going to start here. It looks like we do see Rodriguez entering the fray as well as Hollingsworth, and we're back with our starting five. Boyertown inbounds. I'd be curious to see exactly what Boyertown seeks to do to offset what the Vikings did to them in the first half.
I think soon they're going to have to, if the Vikes keep knocking down threes, they're going to have to come out of the zone.
Right. That is a foul here. Hollingsworth with a nice big rebound. A foul here to start against Boyertown.
And that's a coach's. It just really grinds your gears when your guy picks up a foul 94 feet from the basket. Really no purpose that reach serve there.
And 20 seconds into the second half, right? This here, a turnover here for the Vikings. Boyertown out in the run, a three on the way. It's good. Number 21, Trey Kern.
Yeah, and he's their leading scorer. PV's done a really good job of kind of keeping him under control so far, but I'd watch him. I'd be wary that, if he starts getting hot, it could be trouble.
It makes it a 6-point lead here for the Vikings. Boyd. Anthony Rodriguez flashes high. Entry pass and kick. Harkin moves that ball patiently. And the Vikings are not rushing things. They're up by 6 points here. And they're certainly taking their time looking for the shot that they want. Hoppenwasser. A three on the way here for Boyd. That one off the front rim is going to put the ball back into the hands of Boyertown. Another three is good. This time for number 22, Joseph Creed. That makes this a 3-point game. Two back-to-back threes here for Boyertown brings this game closer. Harkin, a drive into the lane and a score. Nice drive.
Yeah, and that's really nice attack on the zone there. He saw the opening, just kind of took it, and there goes.
And there's Kern.
Kern again, yeah.
With two more for him. Rodriguez. That's a foul here against Boyertown. Their second so early. That might be his third. Third team foul here. 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Harkin to Boyd. Great
Nice
pass.
Ooh.
That one's short. Nice entry pass. I'd like to see that approach. But here comes Boyertown. They are down only 3 with two 3-pointers so far. And we'll see what happens if the Vikings can hold off. A drive and a score here. And the Vikings are going to take a timeout, holding on to a 1-point advantage. Gentlemen, so far, a lot going on. Thoughts?
Well, look, Boyertown's clearly starting to feel themselves offensively. They're getting it going here. You know, running off a couple threes, couple twos. I think if you're the Vikes, it's, you know, I think this is a good timeout by Coach Poisson. Let's settle down here. Let's get back to the basics. You know, keep these guys out of the lane, make them earn their points, and then offensively, we don't seem to be. This first unit has not been in rhythm, and again, slow it down. Let the offense work for you, and you know, I think this lead will come back our way.
Tyler, your thoughts of where the Vikings need to go from here?
I mean, Boyertown's came out of the second half, or come out of the first half very hot. You know, PV's going to have to respond. I mean, we've only made one basket, and that was the Jacob Harkin layup. And I really like that play design because we attacked the rim. I mean, when we had Jacob make that layup, and we had Hoppenweiser on the post for that one layup that unfortunately did not fall, those have been our best looks, and we need to keep facilitating the ball down low.
Yeah, that short wing, right? When you have that opportunity where when you're making that defense collapse, the more the Vikings can make that happen here on the offensive end, I think they're going to find some success offensively. So here we are again, Vikings with the ball. Harkin with the drive. That one off the iron is going to give Boyertown an opportunity to possibly take the lead here. Vikings still in that man-to-man defense, and this here's a foul. Looks like it's going to be against Anthony Rodriguez for reaching.
Yeah, and I'll tell you one thing Boyertown's doing offensively that we're not doing. They're really spacing the floor. If you kind of watch them there, their guys are all the way out, all 5 of them, way outside the lane. And it opens up, you know, angles for the players to attack.
You got to hand it to Boyertown. They're staying composed here with this really tough defense here for the Vikings. Anthony Rodriguez is going to take a seat after that third foul. Chase Kelly is going to come in and replace him. And now it is a tied game after that made free throw here for Kern. Chase Kelly kicks back to Boyd. Three on the way here for Hoppenweiser off the front iron. And there's a run out here for Boyertown, and the score is going to put them ahead 30-28. Vikings are going to have to get composed here on the offensive end to get some things going. That three is good for Hollingsworth. Love to see it. An errant pass here for Boyertown. Harkin on the run out. A pass here to Hollingsworth. Back to Harkin is going to put him on the free throw line with that foul.
Yeah, and I like that pass there by Harkin. He pushed the ball until the defender committed, then dumped it off,
right,
and then cut. You know, nice give and go there. That was good fast break offense.
Off the back iron is going to be a missed first free throw. Pat McDonald checking in for Ty Hoppenweiser. PV with a 2-point advantage. They go small here in their lineup, stay in their man-to-man defense. And quite honestly, that's not really hurt them. and they have their size on the bench.
Yeah, really. I've been very impressed with the bench tonight. These guys have come out with a lot of intensity, and that's good D. Very good
Great
D.
defense. Nice rebound here for John Boyd, who looks to outlet that an errant pass.
Yeah, that was just unnecessary. Sometimes you got to recognize it. You know, there's no advantage just chucking it up there. If you have a guy wide open, so be it. But you don't have to throw that pass into. Oh, geez.
And Kern is certainly heating up. Knocks down that three-pointer.
Yeah, and he's the guy I've been worried about because he had a pretty quiet first half, but you can tell he's got a nice stroke. He's obviously got good size. You don't want to let him get going.
So that's going to put Boyertown up by 1 again. 2:18 remaining here in the third quarter. John Boyd brings the ball up. Kyle Tracy entering the game for the first time in the second half after a first half with three-pointers. Chase Kelly going to the free throw line. Nice drive. And we are tied. Chase Kelly knocking down the first free throw. In the second, so Vikings with a 1-point advantage.
You can tell he's worked on his free throws. He's a very specific routine there, and it works for him. And a really nice looking stroke, too.
And now Kelly defending. Doing a great job out there on the perimeter. Hollingsworth with the rebound. He's going to push. Drive.
Pull it out.
Kick.
There we go. Nice.
John Boyd. Oh, in and out. Tough one.
Good look, good shot. Nothing wrong with that.
And Boyertown methodically looking for their shot. Their three-pointer coming alive, so certainly PV's got to make sure that they pretty much guard everything.
Yeah, and look at Boyertown's spacing here. See how wide their guys are?
Right.
That's what they're doing well right now. And it's hard to defend, especially if you're playing, you know, man-to-man defense and you're pressuring the way the Vikes are.
Looks like Boyertown's going to hold for that last shot. They are down by 1. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Nice back cut.
And that one off the rim. And that will do it for the third quarter. PV with a 1-point advantage, 34-33. A lot of scoring here in the third quarter. Gentlemen, going into the final frame, thoughts going into it?
Well, look, I think offensively, Boyertown owned that quarter. You know, I've said it a couple times there. I thought they did a really good job spacing the floor. And then look, their best guys, Kern, got going hot. That's going to happen. I think the Vikes, you know, this fourth quarter, let's get a little more deliberate on offense, get good looks. I'd love to see these bench guys get a little more playing time in the fourth quarter because they looked so good in the second quarter.
Right.
But, you know, look, 1-point lead. I mean, just play smart basketball here, and you got a good shot to win this game.
Right, and to be honest, having seen the Vikings play previously, I think the thing that gets them into some trouble is not taking care of those decisions later on. Thoughts going into the fourth?
Well, one of my biggest things coming into this game, like I said, was the 12 turnovers that we had per home game. We only have 5 right now. We're doing a really good job of controlling the ball and spacing the ball out. Boyertown has come out hot on offense, but our defense has been able to hold them, and we still have a lead. So I think if you're Coach Poison, you're satisfied with the lead, but you need your bench players to have a big role in this fourth quarter if you want to win this ball game.
Absolutely. They're way too close for comfort at this point, holding on to a 1-point margin. Both teams really struggling to find a win, and obviously both are pretty thirsty to win this one. So this seems like after that errant pass, that ball's going to go back into the hands of Boyertown. Hollingsworth taking a seat. And we have a foul here. It looks like there was a hold. John Boyd having a hard time getting position here.
Well, you know, Kern has a size advantage. He did a good job there of just kind of posting up and sealing Boyd on his back. I think PV's going to have to look to kind of give him some help on the backside.
Right. Especially with Kern, who's really found his way offensively here in the second half. They really need to be mindful of where he is pretty much at all times.
Yeah, I think he's the key to their offense, clearly.
Boyertown's certainly going to lean on him to try to eke this one out against the Vikings. And we have Anthony Rodriguez coming back into the game. He has 3 fouls, taking out Patrick McDonald. Coach Poison looking for a walk there on the come down. I'm not completely in a disagreement with him. A 3 on the way here is in and out. Nice rebound there for Kyle Tracy. John Boyd controls. PV holds on to a 1-point advantage. Chase Kelly dribbling on the perimeter, kicks to Anthony Rodriguez. Kelly.
Nice move.
Nice move. That drive puts PV up by 3 points. A 3 on the way. Off the back iron. Kyle Tracy, another big rebound. John Boyd. You see PV trying to get Tracy involved offensively with that 3-point shot, and there, it's right there.
Nice
An
look.
entry pass into Ty Hoppenwasser, great move. Timeout here for Boyertown. PV moving up 38 to 33. 6 minutes remaining. We're seeing some of those things that you guys were talking about for PV to kind of start putting things back together offensively.
Yeah, they got a couple good looks there, right? You know, didn't settle for just a 3 where that's contested. I mean, they worked it. I mean, Boyd had that nice move there, took it right down to the hole, and then Hoppenwasser, nice feed there for a finish. You know, that's good offense.
And Tyler, what you were talking about earlier, PV finding its recipe, right, of how they're going to get things to go offensively. And we're seeing some of that. You were talking a little bit about getting things going, making that defense collapse, and finding a big fella on that baseline. Perfect example right there with Ty Hoppenwasser scoring that 2 points.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one of the biggest things to break a 2-3 is you want to have a guy, obviously, right at the free throw line. But then once you drive and those 2 guys down low come up to try to, you know, obviously contest the shot or try to steal the ball away, you look for those guys on the blocks to get a nice pass to and an easy layup.
And so we're back. Boyertown controls. And certainly they are dangerous behind the three-point line.
Nice day.
Kern seeks to drive a block there. Certainly PV knows where he is.
Yeah, and they brought help on him, and then Boyd was able to come up on, over the top and get the block. But I think that's really what they have to do here. You almost have to focus having two guys at all times on him.
Kyle Tracy, his first missed three-pointer, a foul here is going to keep the ball here for the Vikings, and that foul is going to be against number 22, Joseph Priet. I apologize, that was Luft. Tough pass there. John Boyd looking for the cutting Hoppenwasser. It goes into the hands of the Boyertown player. Is going to give the ball back to Boyertown. Down 5, a 3 on the way, in and out. Rebound to the Vikings, Anthony Rodriguez. Chase Kelly. A 3 is good for Kelly.
Yeah, and he's looked good this quarter. Sometimes it's about just finding the hot guy, right?
Right, and Kelly's really having a great game tonight.
Yeah.
A 3 on the way here for Boyertown, and that one's good. Braden Luft. And they're not going away. 41-36, Vikings up by 5 points. And this 3, certainly probably not what Coach Poison dialed up from Anthony Rodriguez. Is going to give the ball back to Boyertown.
No, and he made the cardinal sin. He pulled up his dribble for no reason out on the perimeter. And Boyertown was guarding everybody else, so he just kind of chucked it up because he had no other options.
Kern, 3, good. Certainly a very good player. He's certainly led them back into this game, down by 2, Boyertown, 41-39.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a nice shot. He uses his body well. He's got length. It's a tough guy to defend, for sure.
And Kyle Tracy here on the opposite wing. You're really wondering why he's not finding his way back into the offense. A nice shot there for John Boyd. Puts PV up by 4.
Well, the one thing we did in the second quarter very well that we're not doing as great this quarter or the third quarter is we're not moving the ball on offense against the zone. To me, that's what we did so well in the second quarter.
Yeah, second quarter, I think you're right. We saw a lot of fluid motion. Nice turnover here, puts the ball back into the hands of the Vikings. Chase Kelly slows things down. PV's going to be real intentional about what we do from here on out. Anthony Rodriguez kicks to Kyle Tracy. Hoppenwasser. A 3 on the way for Tracy is good. Great shot. PV up 46-39, a 7-point lead, about 2:30 to go. Boyertown's going to call a timeout to think it over. Gentlemen, what are you thinking?
Well, I'll tell you, on that play particularly, I think I counted 5 passes there before that shot. That's great. That's what I want to see against the zone. Move it around, make them commit. If they don't guard you, and you got an open shot, take it. But I like passing as opposed to dribbling against the zone.
Your thoughts were so far. We have 2:30 left. Your keys of the game for this point.
I mean, listen, one of the biggest things is our three-point percentage. I mean, we're shooting 33% from three-pointer, and that's thanks to Kyle Tracy. I mean, he's 4 for 6 from the game. I just think that, if we keep playing the way that we are defensively, we should have no problem winning this basketball game.
I would agree, and I think, time is on our side, right? We can take our time offensively. We can be patient about our passes, look for the right shot, take the good shot, execute offensively, and maintain that defensive intensity. Listen, I think we've squeaked out most of the game with not too many folks getting into. I think Anthony Rodriguez has 3. Other than that, I think we're all pretty good. So we can be pretty tough. Each team only has 1 foul, and that turnover against Boyertown gives PV the opportunity to increase their lead.
Yeah, and like you were saying, hey, run the clock now. You know, you
Right.
got the ball, you're up 7 with 2.5. No rush shots at this point.
Nice entry
Unless you
pass.
get one like that.
There you go. Wonderful opportunity. Anthony Rodriguez puts 2 in for the Vikings, up 9, 48-31. Kern drives. That one off the back iron, but a foul is going to put him on the free throw line.
Yeah, it's all right though. You want to, when he gets down there, make him earn it. You know.
Second team foul against the Vikings. That's Kate Kelly's first. And out.
Great.
You know, as great of a player as he is, missing free throws down the stretch is so difficult.
Yeah.
He makes the second. Kelly kicks to Harkin.
Nice look.
Again,
It's 2 in a row.
John Boyd, Anthony Rodriguez on the block. 50-40, Vikings up by 10, 1:30 to go. Chase Kelly with the rebound. John Boyd slows things down for
Smart.
the Vikings.
Yep.
We got about a minute to go here. Vikings, if they're smart, are going to really take their time, run some clock. They're up by 10 points. Chase Kelly.
There we go.
And Boyertown takes a foul. Under a minute to go. There's only 2 team fouls, so it's not going to put them on the free throw line.
No, they're going to get aggressive, go for a steal, and if they don't get it, you know, foul immediately. They don't really have any other choice at this point.
They take another one against John Boyd.
Yep, I was just going to say, look, the back door's open.
Ooh, that foul is going to put Harkin on the line. And that one's good. Second one good. PV up 52-40. 52 seconds to go. Turn to the rain. Scores. Timeout, Boyertown. Now, they're down 10 points, 41 seconds to go. Gentlemen, what could Boyertown seek to cook up here in these last 41 seconds?
Well, they're going to pressure and go for the steal. That's, you know, this much left in the game, that's really your only option. And if you don't get the steal, then immediately foul and put them on the line and make the Vikes beat you on the line. I mean, I just don't think they have any other options at this point.
Tyler, your thoughts at this point? What do the Vikings do to try to seal this one?
PV just got to get the ball in. A 5-second call here would obviously not be ideal. They just got to get the ball in. If they get the ball in and, you know, obviously Boyertown fouls right away, you know, you go to the free throw line, you take 2 free throws.
All right, we'll see what happens. 41 seconds to go here. This could be PV's first pack win of the season.
There you go.
Pass out to Boyd. He's fouled. It's going to be the 5th team foul, which means we are shooting. So PV is going to have to make some free throws here. Miss at the first. Look for Boyertown that's really try to knock down some quick threes, right, early on. We got 35 seconds to go.
And they're trying to get the ball to Kern, no surprise.
And we have some substitutions here for the Vikings. Nestor, Baker coming into the game. 3 on the way. That looks good. Joey Freed. Chase Kelly. Seconds. PV up. 8 points. Turnover here. Kern inbounds. And that'll do it. PV will win its first pack game here at home against Boyertown, 53-45. Some final thoughts, gentlemen, as we close this one out.
Well, look, excellent way to finish the game there. I thought the first half and second half were pretty similar in that the second quarter and the fourth quarter is where offensively we looked the best. And not coincidentally in those quarters is where I think we were moving the ball a lot, getting smart looks. And so, good quality win and way to get a W in the conference.
All right, Tyler, your thoughts as we close this one out. Any stats you want to share with us?
I mean, overall, it was just, a great game by both our starters and our bench players, especially our bench players. I mean, if you're Coach Poise, then you're very happy with the way your bench performed today. I do believe that, Perk Valley is, on a roll now. I think that this game is going to spark something in us, and we're going to go on a roll.
I certainly hope so. Well, that'll just about do it here for this awesome Thursday night here in the Valley. We have a 53-45 win for the Vikings against Boyertown. Take care. We'll see you all next time.